What's up, guys? Your boy Cyan. I'm back, and we are going to talk about moods today. Now, I talked about this like 2 or 3 months ago, and I wanted to touch on it again because now that we're a little bit farther ahead, we should talk about who needs what moods and why they need what moods. Now, most of this is my preference. I'm not gonna be probably agreeable to everything that you guys are agreeable to. I might change things according to how I would like to have the fight, and that's the way this game is. Really, you should always change and always adapt to whatever characters you have or whatever fighting style you try to have. Now, my mood for my main character is attack because it affects a lot of my Chidori blade. Chidori, I found that attack affects the overall offense of that more than ninjutsu does. So I actually went ahead and I changed that because I used to have ninjutsu, but I changed that and I took away 5% of life because you can kind of like stack life pretty easily in this game. You don't need to really worry about other things. It's the easiest thing to stack. So, oh, go away! Stop that. Why is this person spamming? He's about to get blocked. Yeah, so pretty much this is 45% attack and defense is pretty good. Ninjutsu is overall pretty good and resistance is pretty good. But life is the harder of the five that actually, I mean, it's the easiest of the five. I don't know why I got harder. It's the easiest of the five to put up. Attack, defense, ninjutsu, and resistance are a little bit more daunting, just a little. All the stats are relatively good, but you find that life is probably more abundant than this, especially with the 8 gate system. Like they give you a great deal overall. So let's just go ahead and go into right here. Now you see with Naruto, I went with attack. Life, I was like whatever, and he doesn't really use ninjutsu, so I went with that. And my thinking and all that is because his Rasengan is considered physical and not ninjutsu. I don't know why, but yeah, that's overall. So I would just put it on that, and I didn't think that I was going to be using him that much more. I'm still probably not going to, so he just stayed with that. Sasuke is ninjutsu, of course, and even better when he gets his skill books because his skill books affect ninjutsu all the way around. Like the fireball is ninjutsu, the actual Kurin is ninjutsu, so you just want to do ninjutsu, and I just did resistance because his defense sucks to begin with. It kind of doesn't matter. I didn't want to take life from him because his defense sucks. So yeah. All right, Gara, I went with defense because he has a shield, so he's not gonna get popped up too much. So I just went with straight defense. He's not really that much of an attacker either, and life is kind of meh. So I went with defense with him. And Hinata, I went with life because the more life she has overall, the more you have to deal with her passive, and she's not that attacky. Now, with that said, great ninja war, Hinata, I would not do this. I wouldn't go with this overall. I would probably go with defense or something like that because she doesn't have the never say die passive. She loses that passive to get like a resurrect. So I would go with defense or resistance for her, and I'll probably would still take away attack at that point. Now Kurenai is interesting because when she gets her skill books, her overall skill book helps over her defense. Like she pretty much is really hard to get hit at that point. So it's like you can kind of pick where you want to put any of her stuff at because she becomes pretty powerful. So, and my thing, like I just went ahead and threw it into defense because she's always just going to be in the back anyway. So I just went with defense. Maybe life will work or something like that. And her move, she should be sad because she doesn't have her boo thing anymore. So is what it is with that. So he ain't dead yet in this, but you guys get what I mean. All right, so guy I didn't touch right now because it's just I'm probably not going to use him even though he's a 5-star. Even when I get skill books, I'm probably not going to use him because I don't like blitz teams. He is meta in China when it comes to blitz teams. Like almost everybody has him because he gets a higher buff when he has his skill book. So he's just like straight meta. He's pretty good. So people put his mood as attack, and he just becomes super scary. And ninjutsu, this is kind of like a par for the course. It has to be ninjutsu. Like he heals for so much, and then when he gets his skill books, he heals for even more. You gotta do it with ninjutsu. With this one, I went with attack because he doesn't do anything with ninjutsu, and I want when he nukes somebody with that bone attack right there, I want it to actually hurt, and it does. Like he gets up to like 3 to 4K, so his multiplier with his damage on that special attack is pretty good, and plus it affects his normal attack, so his normal attacks do a pretty good deal of damage. He already has a good passive where he gets more tanky the more he gets hit, which you can probably go into life if you want to actually do that, which makes him actually take more hits, which it does make sense. But he's an attack tank. I'm not gonna give him life and he's an attack tank. I'm gonna let him do what he's meant to do in attack. Okay, same thing with Kiba, Great Ninja War, and as a matter of fact, I thought I did that already. I'm going to put that up to 25 because his attack is pretty nasty, especially when you combine him together with Hiroshima. Oh my god. Oh my. He does some damage in ranked battle. Like if they don't take him out and he gets to do that combo with Akamaru, oh, he does some supreme damage. Like he'll screw a team up like that, all 4 people. So he's a very good character that's underrated. So I'm definitely all in with the attack. I want him to beat somebody's ass, and he does. He does a good job. Tsunade, you see, I did not do anything with Tsunade because she's fine the way she is, to be honest with you. You can throw something into her ninjutsu, but her overall healing is not all that great. So you can make her a tank as well. The same thing with Sakura. So I would throw it into life or something like that. I don't know. I probably would just. I'm just gonna leave her the way she is, to be honest with you. Same thing with Karine. I really don't know what to do with her because her attacks are weak. She attacks a lot and mainly baseline off of damage with the poison damage, and I can't really tell if ninjutsu, I've been trying to test it and it doesn't really look like it, and if it does, it's very small. I guess they want to hold dot damage with poison damage like low with poison, because even giving her stronger stuff, her overall poison damage still isn't all that great. What makes poison damage good with her is the poison stacks. So I don't know, man. Like I can't see it right now. If somebody has tested it, please let me know that you can up poison damage like that, because I really don't see poison damage being higher. I can see it in Ignite with fire, but not with poison. I'm not too sure about that. This Orochimaru, I never touched him because I was waiting for Trader, which I actually ended up getting, so I just never touched him all the way around. Same thing with Toby, because I know he's going to get nerfed eventually. I just was like, meh, yeah, whatever. Now this overall with him, I'm actually going to do that right there and throw him up a little bit because I do want his attack to go up. He has nothing to do with ninjutsu. His pet is tanky enough as it is, so I don't need to really worry about that. And then on top of that, what it gets overall, it's not all that great, man. It's not even worth mentioning, to be honest with you. So it's better to just put attack, because the pet gets more benefit from the attack than it does from anything else. I'm saying attack. Life gets more benefit from life, and it's pretty awesome overall, because I've seen people, and I didn't know that it worked like this, but I've seen people in China have summons out, and then I was looking at some, I was like, why does summon have 15k? The character doesn't even have 15k. But that's the way Sasori works, and the new guy that we have, and the new Kage seal, his summon can scale that way, and I think there's one more other character that can do that too. It's I have him, Akutsuki. His is pretty scalable too, so yeah, that works out for me. I like that. All right, Erica, I went with just plain attack. Is like putting defense stuff on him. His stats aren't great enough for that. It's better just to put attack on him to go with his modifier, with his his buff. So yeah, I don't use Al So, but if I did use that, I would probably go on ninjutsu. I didn't put anything on this yet because I just like him the way he is. If anything, I would probably do ninjutsu or life and then take away attack because attack is like useless for him. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. See if it'll actually roll to something good. He does have his chase, but it's like whatever. This is that cheese right there where it becomes annoying. It did it perfectly. That's what I wanted. Take away some of that attack. Give me that ninjutsu. Perfect. You're good, man. You're good. All right. You see, I have ninjutsu for Sakura. That's elementary. You see, I have attack for Harashima, and I'm gonna explain why. His attack actually hits pretty hard. Like his normal like combo attack, he could take chunks, like 2 to 3K from somebody. His ninjutsu does not scale high. It does not. I had this as 25% ninjutsu and negative life, and it just didn't, like, even buffing him, it just does not seem like that scales that hard off of the that wood world like stun attack. It just doesn't do a lot. It doesn't scale a lot. So that's all that I figured that's supposed to be CC, and they're probably not going to allow that to be going all crazy to begin with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put it in attack. You guys may want to throw it in ninjutsu if you feel that extra 100 to 200 damage is actually going to be doing something. But no, I see that he scales a lot harder off of his attack damage, so I'll do that. You can also go with defense or life or resistance if you feel that he's a little bit too squishy in the back. He's not squishy, but people focus him because the minute they see him, they say, "Oh hell no!" and try to kill him. So you might want to go with something defensive. I'm going with something a little bit more attack oriented and see how that works out for me. Because either I can protect him or I can't. He's not going to be a tank, so I'm just gonna go for what I can do with that attack right there. Alright, so we have Orochimaru right there. Trader. I didn't put anything on him. What I will initially do is I will probably put, not even probably, I'm going to do it right now. Ninjutsu, he don't need the attack, but I would like him to live longer, so I'll probably put that with life so he can tank a little bit more, so he can actually summon out the 2 Kages. So I will go with life with that. With this one, I'm probably going to leave it like this because his defense is pretty high. His resistance is okay, so I'm probably just going to leave it like this, or maybe roll into life a little bit later. I'm running down on them right now, so I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to wait for I get them more freely and then roll with that. This one, I just didn't even bother, so that's whatever. Kakashi, you put it in ninjutsu because that's most of his stuff, unless you feel that he's too squishy and you want to try to roll out with some life or something like that, but it was not even worth it. With Neji, go life. Just go life. No matter what, you just go life, because if he doesn't dodge, he's going to take damage, and that sucks, so go life. This, I went ninjutsu overall, but you can go with attack or life as well. Ninjutsu, like, please God ninjutsu, because she's just a beast. You guys already know the legend of Tenten. To Yaya, ninjutsu. Jugo, it's up to you at that point. Like life, attack, you can choose from there, because Jugo is good with the blitz curse teams. Sakura, I don't use this version, so probably ninjutsu. Chiho, I don't use this version either, so I would probably go with life or attack. I'd probably go with attack for Yamato. Zabuza, I probably would go with attack. I think I just randomly did this because I just wanted to test it. This I would definitely go with attack or life, because you can have him out in the front. You see, I almost got him 5-starred. Same thing as the original. This, I don't know what I would do with him, considering because I don't like him to begin with, but he's supposed to be like a tank type of character, so he can be in the front. Lee, I would go with attack, of course. This, I would go with attack. Again, I would probably go with attack for this normal version. Attack with Kiba. Asuma, I would go with attack. Sai, I don't know what his pet's based off of, like what they get their stats off of, so I don't know what to say about Sai. I'll probably not use him. 10-10, I would go with ninjutsu. Whatever you want to pick for him. Tamari, I would go with ninjutsu. Ino, I would go with ninjutsu. Obito, not use him. Haku, not use him. So y'all can pick whatever y'all want to do with that. Choji, I would not use this version, but I would go with life if I had to. This I would go with ninjutsu, although I'm not too sure. Wait, let me see. So you're saying Tai and ninjutsu for his stuff. So ninjutsu, yeah. I was thinking that they might bust a Sage Naruto and make him, like, his attack affect his stuff, but it seems like attack affects it a little bit as well in ninjutsu, or it might be even down the middle, so I would just go with ninjutsu. Shikamaru, I'm not too sure how much ninjutsu works on his stuff, so I would probably go with life, to be honest with you, just to make him live longer, because he's a CC character. He's not really supposed to be doing damage. Anko, not user, so it's up to you. Ukon, not use him, so it's up to you. Kidimaru, life. I would do life for defense. Jiroba, I would do life for defense. Jiraiya, let's see. He's ninjutsu, so ninjutsu definitely. Baki, definitely ninjutsu. Suzune, ninjutsu. Kakazu is his stuff. Yes, ninjutsu, so ninjutsu. Lee, 8 gates, definitely attack. Tachi is a little bit weird. I would probably go life, because he is squishy. I think I would go life, because he's not meant to be DPS, so I would go life. Tamari, this version, I would go ninjutsu. I gotta level up this version. This version, I would probably go life, because he's not really that much of an attacker either. He doesn't even have a passive to go attack anybody, so I would go life probably with him. Even though he has one heal, I just whatever, life. And these people I don't have, but I'm still gonna comment on anyway. I would go probably ninjutsu with him. Definitely ninjutsu with Sasuke, Susanoo. I would have to think about taijutsu. But he's strong enough without you actually doing that. You don't really have to do that. So I'll probably try to go with something to keep him alive. So probably life. Gaara, I probably would go with ninjutsu. I would probably go with ninjutsu or life with him. Ninjutsu or life with her, because I want to keep her alive. Hidan, I would probably go with life. Definitely would go with life with Hidan. I would probably go with ninjutsu for him because he's a beast. I would just not use them. Oniki, believe it or not, I would just not use him either, because his stupid, when he gets hurt and falls over, that pisses me off. So, no. However, if I had to, ninjutsu for him, ninjutsu for him, ninjutsu for her, ninjutsu for him. Although I might try to rock with him in the front, and he's strong without you actually doing that, so I might go life. And ninjutsu for her. Attack for Mifune. Don't like him, but attack. Pain. Excuse me. Pain. Gakido. I don't know. I really don't know what I would do with him. Killer Bee, 7 Sword, Thug, he would probably get... I don't know, man. I gotta see how that would work. I might go with ninjutsu for him or life. I'd have to see how that works, because I'm not too sure how much that affects his stuff. With him, I'll go ninjutsu, not use, ninjutsu. It's cool that she's even over here to be seen. Make out Paradise, ninjutsu. I would not use him, but if I had to, ninjutsu. Life, definitely life, because he's badass. Hopefully he's badass. Hopefully. Life, but although I would never use him, I would probably do ninjutsu or life with him. Life or defense. Ninjutsu for him. Probably tie. Tie for him too. This one is a little bit hard, but probably tie. Ninjutsu. Definitely ninjutsu. My boy. Tai. Ninjutsu. Not use them, but if I had to, no, just not using them. And ninjutsu for Chiho. I don't know what to do with Sai. I would not use Kakashi, so it's up to you. Ninjutsu for Tobarama, and finally for Ninjutsu. So that's how it roll with moods. This is, again, is my opinion. It does not mean that it is set in stone or that you have to do anything that I have said just now in these 20 minutes. However, this is just what I do, and it works out for me. So on the bottom left of this right here is going to be more Naruto Online videos. On the bottom right, MMO show. Top right is going to be Lady Legacy. Top left, random video. Of course, hit the bell so you can be part of the notification squad. And other than that, peace.